We're at a campground that we have been at before on our very first night of our spring trip. We're right by the Salmon River. This is our view this morning. As I said, we're down by the Salmon River and we're at a campsite that we're at a couple years ago. That bathroom in there is totally decorated. It's been painted. It is super clean. It's probably the cleanest and the best pit toilet I have ever been in. We were hoping to see some mountain goats. We saw them on the way. Anyway, this is our view. And
this says it's 40.
my husband's trying to, he says it's cold, it's cold.
Just above freezing.
And there's the Salmon River that we camped next to. We did have a fire last night. Morning ritual. Okay. Making coffee this morning. It's about 59 degrees, so it's a little warm. That's nice. Okay, get my coffee out here.
Speak for yourself, warm at night.
My husband froze because his blanket kept falling off of him. That's not gonna be good. Hey, all is good. All is good. I'm looking for mountain goats. Haven't seen them yet. They're supposed to be here somewhere. We saw some early coming in. Okay, I can't get this open. There you go. Easy to open, it said. I don't think so. There's that. Oops. Leave no trace. Leave no trace means go in my shoe. Which isn't good, but hey, how come it's moving? This is our bed last night. My husband's fixing his spot so he can stay warmer. But,
So I don't freeze.
so he doesn't freeze. We're at Bear Lake and we're on the Utah side. And this lake is the bluest lake I think I've ever seen. It's kind of a turquoise color. But it goes out clear up into Idaho. It's gorgeous. Bear Lake sits in Idaho and in Utah. It's Utah's second largest freshwater lake
and it is one of the bluest lakes I have ever seen. You really have to see it in order to appreciate the blue color of it.
This was the view last night from our campsite. We didn't actually see this when we pulled in because it was dark last night. But we're just outside of the town of Nephi. We camped right over there is where we were.
This is the San Rafael Swell. It sits in southern central Utah. It measures about 75 to 40 miles. It was shaped by powerful flash floods that eroded sedimentary rocks, and they formed valleys, canyons, gorges, mesas, buttes, and badlands. And we will be on the edge of San Rafael for a lot of our trip, visiting various places to see what this particular area has to offer.
And that we acquired at yesterday at, what lake was that called? At that lake we were at. I can't remember the name of it right now. Rock hit us. This is our view for the night. We've been here before. We were here 2 years ago. It's a nice campground. It is $20 a night, but because we have a senior pass, we pay $10. So pretty. We're going to hike this today, Grand Staff Canyon, and go see Morning Glory Arch. There is it.
Yeah.
We are in Canyonlands again in the Needles district. We like this area. And we're going to do at least one hike tomorrow, maybe two. We found a free site. Looks like 3 people could be here. Oh, there's some firewood over there. Ah, don't think we need a fire tonight though. Love this place though. It's so beautiful. Main road is over there. Probably see some cars going by. So we're off the road. Be quiet tonight. But it's so pretty. And we've dubbed this campsite 3 Tree Juniper Campsite because there's 3 trees right here and we got a little shade. Okay, I promised you a video that was a little bit different, and it's kind of windy out here. We're at Canyonlands, the Needles district right now, and we are doing our spring trip. And if you follow the channel, you know that on our spring trip we usually bring our RV, and we came here 2 years ago to this area in Utah and did looked at a bunch of stuff. But we found that we couldn't take the RV to a lot of the places that we wanted to go to explore. So we bought this Chevy Colorado, and my husband did a lot of research and found out that we could pull it behind the RV. We just haven't done that yet. So my husband came up with a great idea that why don't we just take the pickup, and he would design a sleep system and a way to travel that would be inexpensive, and we could go see the places that we wanted to see. So we're going to give you a tour of that. Okay, so here is our sleep system. My husband went ahead and he, I got to back up so you can see, he built these beds, and he put storage underneath them. There's a little drawer right there that has our morning stuff in it. We did some plastic bins that go underneath. We've got food, snacks, dishes, even some clothing. He built a shelf in the back. I don't know if you can see the shelf or not. There's the shelf. Okay, we're in here a little bit better. And he's got his clothes in there, and then we can put some stuff in there. Then he also built this storage on the top, and yes, you can buy them. And we used to have 2 of them, and we liked them, but we sold them because we weren't using them anymore, and didn't know that we were going to be doing this. But anyway, he built this, and this holds a lot more than most of them that we looked at. We probably could have bought a really big one, but you know, they're expensive. And the thing that we didn't like is I don't know if they had one that opened from the back like my husband designed this to do, but most of them open from the side, and we wanted to be able to get on the tailgate and get things out. But it holds a lot. It is aerodynamic. And it just works. And so, and we have inside our pickup, it's kind of a mess, but we do have a cooler that plugs in, and we got a power bank that's down there that you can kind of see that we plugged it in, and it's all working. So far it's been working great, and we've been able to explore some areas, and we're going to continue to explore for a little bit longer. And of course we'll take you along and show you that. And of course, here's our dining room.
This really has turned out.
And here's the view from our dining room. You just can't beat it. It's gorgeous.
Just went away.
We're hiking into, see, the house on fire. Walking down this wash, which if it was raining you wouldn't want to come down here. But I am going to dedicate this particular hike to the desert drifter, Andrew. I loved his channel, and I loved watching you, Evelyn, when you would appear in his commercials, and just a sweet couple. I am really going to miss Andrew, but I'm excited for one day to be able to see him in heaven, because I know we both love the Lord. So, Andrew, this is for you. We didn't arrive here at the right time because it doesn't really look like a house on fire. Morning, afternoon sunlight, whatever it is, would hit it and look like it. So I'm just looking in one of the windows. Can't see much. There's all kinds of debris in this one. And you can see where they put the fingerprints here to put the mud in. There's a little tunnel that goes right through here. My husband crawled through it. Oh, you just kind of walk through it here. Yeah, and then go up through there. But they might have had something in here with some rock, and it might have just deteriorated. It's hard to know. But definitely that was like a storehouse of some kind. And then this just walks right out to where it was. Amazing. Might be something further up the canyon, but might not be listed. Trying to preserve it from people, maybe. But it's a little bit of a walk in here. I can tell you. It's 1.25 miles hike into this.
The toadstool was taller, well, as a kid, was a lot taller than I was.
Yeah. This is the view on the other side of the house of fire, but we just didn't make it for when the light hits it and it really looks like it's on fire. The people that built these granaries had to have lived someplace nearby, and this is just around the corner, so I'm sure it wasn't too far away. And there's a lot of places up here that could have built into. I don't know. I suppose if you walked up the washaways, I don't know if you'd see anything. It's a fascinating place, and it would be beautiful when the evening sun hits it, because you would really see that it looked like a house on fire. Beautiful. We are at Cave Towers, and we actually talked to a couple that told us about this trail when we were at House of Fire, so we are here. There's a structure, but look at this down here. Oh my goodness. Way down there.
There's water.
So we're looking for the structures. The cave here. And the fence over there. There's some structures in there in the rock. Down in there, if you can see them. Okay.
Bears Ears National Monument is managed by the BLM, which is Bureau of Land Management, and the U.S. Forest Service, along with 5 native tribes. It's over 1 million acres in southeastern Utah, and within it there are archaeological and cultural sites, which include cliff dwellings and petroglyphs. It is so named Bears Ears because there are 2 buttes that resemble the ears of bears. We decided not to go into Valley of the Gods, even though as we drove by it, it looked so amazing. But the road was the soft red dirt, and we had experienced that already driving through the red dirt, and we found that some of it was actually getting into the back of our pickup and into our sleep system. So we decided that we didn't want to do that this time, but we could really see the beauty of it. And perhaps at some point we will come back and view this. So we headed around it, and we decided that we wanted to go back to the Bears Ears National Monument because there was a couple of places that we wanted to see there. But we had no idea, absolutely no idea, what the road taking us up to Bears Ears was like. And we were really shocked at how the road was. It is not for the faint of heart. Scoot over, car. Gonna make it wider. Around here, but wait a minute.
Steep grade.
Yeah. And this is not a road you do in the wintertime either. I'll take the video for you because it's spooky down that way.
This is almost
Puppy.
man.
To the top.
Good Lord, what a road.
Yeah, it's a road, isn't it?
My Sun Highway, but not quite as steep.
But a little more scary.
Or like Cook City Highway, same thing.
Well, it looks like they've made Cook City Highway a little bit better, though. Before it hit.
Yeah.
We're almost to the top.
I wouldn't bank on it.
No, I wouldn't either. Going underneath the rock. Oh.
That's crazy.
You don't want to look.
I'm looking. There isn't any trail.
Oh.
You can't get back up.
This is the Kachina Natural Bridge. Randy and I have already done some walking today, and I don't want to walk all the way down there. I don't know, my legs will do it today, but that's the other arch. And then we saw the Sipapu earlier. We didn't realize we could hike all the way down to that one, but we didn't. We have one more to go visit. Are you doing the push-ups? I got it, I got it. I got it. Push it up, push it up. This is the, what was it?
Okeechobee.
Chomo?
Okeechobee.
Something like that, Okeechobee. And they said this one is only at its thinnest part is only 9 feet, and it's probably not going to be here much longer with erosion. Starting underneath it on the right side and going up. I'm thinking right up there is where it's the thinnest. This was the easiest one to hike down to. The other ones were steeper, and you kind of walked on ledges, and I'm afraid of heights, so I didn't want to do it. I know. And my husband, look at him. Look at this man down here. Going out on a ledge. That is a big rock slab right there. It is, gosh, I don't know, 20 feet tall maybe? 15, 20? And this is the beginning of where the bridge starts, right there. Huh. We think that, where's my thumb? Right there is the previous bridge, the Kachina, whatever it's called, is down there. Maybe not, I don't know, but it's something there. He's strutting his stuff. This morning we're in Glen Canyon Recreation Area, and what you see in the distance, that's kind of like, I think it's called White Canyon. It was where we were camped. Didn't take a video of it, but last night we camped at the Natural Bridges campground so that we could do the natural bridges and not have to travel far to sleep. Natural Bridges was fun. This is a beautiful area. If you've never driven down Highway 95 in Utah and never experienced this, you should, because it's beautiful. It's different and it's beautiful, but you can see all the white and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. My husband's coming up. He got way down there to take a picture of the canyon. There's a river. It's called the Dirty Devil River, and it's flowing right now. Not huge river at some points, but beautiful. Just came from there, heading here. And look who I found in the Slot Canyon. You can hear my backpack scraping, getting tight. We might let these people go by us. They're going fast. There we go. Up there. Pucky Rock. There. We're just walking through the wash right now. This trail is 8 miles round trip, and I think we've gone 2. But we're going to try to do the whole thing. This looks like somebody's little garden, rock garden. This trail's not easy. You have to go over a lot of big boulders, and it's and we're not even halfway yet, and I'm puffing and huffing, so. Look at that tree.
listening.
Wouldn't have been good. Bell Canyon is mostly walking in a wash between the canyon, or in the canyon, and then just this dirt road. Kind of disappointing. But we still got quite a ways to go yet. Now we're walking through some big boulders. This walk is, on this road anyway, is easier than down in the wash, where you're walking through really loose sand and it just kills my feet. But this has the big boulders that have fallen off of up there. Has been, all we've been doing is road walk, just, and then down there is where we're headed, right in that wash. Now I think we're getting into more of a slot canyon. We just met a couple, and I remember his name. It was Budger. Anyway, hello if you see this. Anyway, they told us that this slot canyon would be coming up again, but I don't know. We did a good 3.5 to 4 miles of just wash walking and road walking, so this is pretty cool. Getting back into the slots. Sometimes in the slot canyon area, you can find wildlife. Technical. Doesn't that look like a face with a hat on?
Face with a hat.
Wow.